Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked, sacred city of Arden.
Okay. I think we're all in agreement that we want to take Drom the Thief. Do we want a third fighter? Considering we're going, into a deeper level.
Okay.
And there might be tougher monsters. What do people think?
Well, let's pin that as a cliffhanger, because let's start the session. Today is February 19th, aka the 19th of Deuterios, and this is session 10, or expedition 10 of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. Let's go down the horn and see who we're playing. So starting with Barrow.
Yep, so hi, I'm Michael, and today I'm playing Ingvar the Barbarian.
Thank you, Michael.
Hi, I'm Ed. Today I'm playing Hedgewarder, the Goblin Fighter. A bit of a change of pace from Kalamanos.
I'm Memento Mori, and I'm playing Elion Aloro, the Elf Wizard.
I'm Steve. I'm playing Acreon the Dry, Human Wizard.
Perfect. And we're deciding on what additional adventures we want to bring along with us from the Inn of the Broken Head.
I'm in favour of bringing Gond and the Dwarf Thief, or both dwarves, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do we have the gold handy for that? Because there's like an upfront cost, right?
Oh, I must say that Hedgewarder, he would like that, but Hedgewarder has 5 silver pieces in the whole world, so he won't be paying for the retainers.
I have 100 gold. I could donate to the retainer fund.
That's more than enough.
I've got money as well, so what is it, 30 per retainer?
Yep, it's 30 for these folks. It's 30, and then each of them also gets a half share of experience and treasure. Alternatively, you could just grab some townsfolk. Those are like level 0 characters. They do not take any share of treasure, but they do have slots.
They run away and they don't fight. I think it's,
yeah,
true.
I think it's more people for the battle line that we need more than just straight carrying slots.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, so the two of us will put in
Alright. And and for my notes, who's gonna pilot Drom and who's gonna pilot Gond? In terms of who goes on their initiatives.
I'll take Gond. No, Gond is loyal to Acheron, so I guess it makes sense for Steve to take Gond. I'll take Drom.
Okay.
We okay with that, Steve?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Then, it is the 19th of Deuterios. It is drizzly with gray skies. So kind of just the last 2 days have been pretty rough. All right. And what's the general plan today? Looking at the map.
Head back to the ruined plaza. Make our way through the cellars there, and head down the stairs to what we believe is the halls of Thoth. I think that's what Lankius said.
Okay.
Possibly with a little detour to the sludge pool for some healing potions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we should take some flasks.
Yeah, I was just looking for the price list. How many empty flasks can I buy?
You can take ye flask.
What was that? Sorry, Eric?
You can take ye flask. I was just shit talking.
Oh, okay.
They're 2 gold pieces, I think, because I've bought them for Kalamanos before.
I don't think they sell empty flasks. I think you have to buy the oil flask and then dump the oil out. Do they exist?
No, I think they're on the list. Yeah.
They're in
flask or bottle. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
3 silver pieces they are, according to the book.
Which one? We're doing the player's guide one as gold. We
Yeah,
Oh,
we converted
price is
out of
different.
because of the
Yeah,
rest of the
that's really-
treasure is like Osric treasure. I'm just using like
Got
OSE
it.
for prices.
right. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot we said that. Yeah.
Oh, you're grand.
Okay.
I just didn't want to confuse you, so that's why I reiterated where it's coming from. Okay. Cool.
The
So
the sludge pool was big and deep, like, filling up 10 flasks isn't going to empty it, so
oh god no, you're good. It's like a hot tub maybe like worth of volume.
okay.
Maybe a little less.
I'm going to bring 10 flasks. I'm going to buy 10 flasks and basically put them in a sack for Gon to carry, and if we manage to get them filled up, we can kind of distribute them around the party so that everyone's got some healing capabilities.
What? Okay. Yeah, I mean he's got the space. So
I mean, if you're going to put a fountain of free healing potions somewhere, then
yeah,
I'm going to make use of it.
I think that's very smart, very prudent. Cool. Do oh yeah, Hedgewater cannot read our omens at the start. But does
No.
oh, and Acheron can't even also can't give everyone a pep talk before we start. So no inspirations or whatever luck tokens today.
You have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Okay. I imagine we're taking the river to the Ruin Plaza rather than through the North Gate and the temple. Just like last time.
Yeah, it's worked so far, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Great. All right. So you get to the Ruin Plaza, and the chimney has been sealed with brick and mortar. Oh, also while you're marching, you definitely see that you're not the only ones upset about that, as there's a small family of centipedes nearby, not really paying you no mind.
Who's done that then? Halflings.
Yeah, of course, because they want everyone to go through their toll route, right?
Yeah,
The stairs are fine, for the record. Your other exit or the other entrance, like down the main stairs, so you have to go through like the two basements or whatever. Like that entrance is fine. I'm just saying the chimney part is sealed, which as you can see.
We're gonna find some halflings down here waiting at the stairs, aren't we? Did one of the other expeditions find a dead halfling down here? And it was
Yeah.
where arm with a plum on.
Plum-coloured
Or
badge
plum
or something,
coloured. Okay.
like a patch on its armor.
Maybe associated with it. But I guess we'll just
Right.
get the healing potions, right?
All right, forgive me. I have to turn off my camera. My connection isn't ideal when you guys were talking. It's cutting out.
Yeah, I was sort of losing it too.
Oh, that might have just been Discord instead, but okay. Can you just
Yeah, it might
repeat
have
what you
been.
said the last 5 seconds? You said the question of a group finding a halfling corpse down here. Can you just repeat what
Yeah,
you said, Steve?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
was saying that.
I was in the group that found the halfling.
Oh, okay, right, cool.
Yeah, so I think it was room 12. It had been killed by the stingbats. And yeah, it had a plum-coloured patch on its armor, and it had note 1, which is referenced up here. Use the little pyramid to enter the Howling Cave. Beware the darkness.
Oh,
Darkness
right,
had a
okay,
capital D. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So it's possible halflings know about this area.
Yeah. We also found a piece of a map, which looked like it was the kind of mapping out the bottom of the, like where
Oh,
the
yeah.
pyramid comes
I've
down. Should be
got
halfling territory.
Let me try and copy that and put it in case we want to look at it.
There's a couple of kind of distinct shaped rooms.
So there's a couple things. Yeah. In addition to that, there's a couple logistics questions that I'm going to have to ask, like what's our marching order, our light audit, as we begin to get into the basement.
Well, Hedgewater is happy to go at the front because he can't be surprised. So hopefully that'll give him an advantage if we are ambushed. So he doesn't mind leading the way, but he can't hold a torch because he hasn't got any armor and he's only got a shield, and he has to hold a shield and a spear. So someone else will need to hold the torch.
Elion is willing to give this lantern thing another go. So I've got a fresh lantern, and oil.
You bought a new one?
Yeah, he just ditched the old one. He doesn't
from a
trust
different
it.
guy. From a different guy, for sure.
Exactly, yeah, never going back to that original.
You got that wish.com lantern. For sure. Okay.
I've got a hand free, so I can carry a torch as well. So that should 2 lights between the 6 of us be fine.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. And Ingvar doesn't have a hand free because he has a 2-handed warhammer, but he'll go up at the front where we can walk 2 abreast, I guess, second in place where we can't.
So there's a couple changes that happen to the cellar I want to describe to you before we get into the mapping part here. So the first step is, as you guys are descending, you're not getting into this staircase yet. If you recall, there is a sub-basement before you go into or there's a basement, and you're actually, what we call the basement is actually a sub-basement. So as you guys are beginning to descend the stairs into the basement, not the sub-basement, but the basement, the centipedes that I was talking about that were loitering around are getting more interested in you. Secondly, the normal way that you enter the sub-basement is that there is a gate or a trap door kind of situation open, or like a hatch, and that has been gated. It's been, you can see sort of like, reinforced iron bars kind of put down over it. Clearly there's like a little like locking mechanism, like a padlock kind of situation on it. But before I describe anything else, I imagine the centipedes are probably taking precedence. So what do you all want to do?
How many centipedes are there?
You're counting 8.
Oof.
You're feeling good at 4, and then 2 more crawl out from under a rock, and then 2 more unbury themselves from the ground. And you're like, oh, jeez.
I mean, I do have a extra oil flask, but the problem is that's sort of reserved for light. So if I use it to kind of maybe burn these things, then I've only got an hour's worth of light.
I've got some rations. I could throw a ration at them and see if that distracts them.
I mean, do we want to try killing them?
Yeah, if there's 8, we've got 6 characters here, so.
True. Yeah, I've got 3 fighters. That's true. Try and cull them a little bit. I think we've been feeding them, and they've been.
Oh yeah, the last the last 3 weeks of play has been nothing but you all feeding these things. So, you set some on fire, to be fair, and poisoned someone's. I'm not giving you.
Yeah, we killed a load of them. Yeah. I mean, we'll go past them. Maybe I don't like that we're slightly outnumbered. That's all. But Hedgewater's here to fight stuff. If you want him to fight something, he'll fight it.
I think we should take a stab at them.
Yeah, let's fight them.
Yeah. Thin out their numbers a bit at long last.
Okay. They detect malicious intent from you, so you're not going to be able to, as they are cautiously approaching you. So we're not going to be able to do a surprise, so we're just going to go directly into initiative.
I've got a horrible feeling Hedgewater's going to die in his first combat here, but yes.
Oh no.
Especially his
Okay.
-1 dex. Yeah.
I ain't going first, for sure.
19 from.
Ed, you've.
Edgewater. Oh, actually, we don't want that, do we? That's bad.
No.
No.
damned us all with your roll.
Can I hold my initiative? I don't
No.
know. Okay, so it's me first, is it?
It will be you first.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try and kill one, then.
Oh.
I've got a mighty deed dice now, which I've not had before.
That's true.
What am I going to do with it?
You're going to enjoy it.
You can remember that typical deeds can be you can shove them, you can force a morale test, you can blind them or like make them harder to hit or reduce their damage. You could probably cut off their mandibles, aka like disarm them.
Yeah, I will. I think I'll try and slice through a mandible of one if I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got this.
Sure.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Whoa, and you
And
crit.
I rolled it
Oh,
at 20.
and you crit. What the hell?
Yes.
It's the second natural 20 in a row.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay. Oh, Hedgewarder built different.
New main character.
He's got D6, right? Spear. So he gets to add the mighty deed to that as well.
I mean, you get to roll the damage, but this thing is dead, so your mighty deed was kind of moot for what it's worth. So you're like your minimum +5 is gonna kill this thing or whatever.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely run it through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. What was supposed to be a death blow of knocking off the mandibles, you knock off the head instead.
Nice.
Did not like that.
Maybe spraying blood into the eyes of the others, blinding them for.
No. You got to be a little bit higher level for that stuff.
Okay. How many are going to get their revenge on me?
What would be the order? Again, for marching order. So like, who's up? Is it Ingvar and Hedgewater together up front? At the
Yeah.
edgy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be all right. Looks like we're gonna get 3. Okay, I'm gonna do 50-50 here. No, actually, it makes perfect sense. There's one fewer on Hedgewater because you just decapitated one. So
Cool.
3 on Hedgewater, 4 on Ingvar. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll the 3 here. On Hedgewater. A 2, a 1, and an 8.
What the hell?
You absolutely suck. I'm feeling good today.
Brother. Okay. That's incredible.
That's just my AC is 11.
Yeah. Okay. And sometimes okay. An 8, 13, 11, and a 20. So it looks like at least one's gonna hit you.
Yeah, I have 15 AC.
Okay. Yep. So one will hit you for 3 damage, and furthermore, you need to make a con save as its venom takes hold.
Okay. 11.
Okay. That is not good enough.
Oh no.
Rigor mortis will set in. You will be paralyzed.
Okay.
For
Guessing
X
Val's no
number-
longer holding the front line.
For X number of rounds, and I won't tell you how many, but I did just roll.
Ooh. Okay.
It's strong. Yeah. Okay, so 1 got through. But my turn's over.
All right. I'm going to throw a dagger at one of these things.
Yes.
That will certainly hit.
I think it's just D4. 2 damage.
Okay. Right. Not enough to kill it, but enough to make it go oof. Chitters menacingly.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sleep and try and knock out one of them.
Ooh.
20.
20.
Something happens.
Hmm?
Something happens when you roll that.
Yeah, you get to double one of the numeric effects of your spell, so I'm going to
Oh.
double the number that I can target and put 2 to sleep instead.
I think that's very reasonable. Do you want to? There's 3 on Hedgewater and 4 on Ingvar.
I think if Ingvar's paralyzed, I think he needs less attacks coming at him. So knock out 2 on that side.
It says it fills a near-sized cube.
No, that's.
Living
I think you're reading
creatures-
the. Sorry to
Oh,
interrupt you.
sorry.
Yeah, the quick start version of sleep is different from the full rulebook version.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's weird.
I picked it because it was super powerful in the quick start rules. It's just like knocks out everything. But
I literally
Yeah,
had no idea it changed.
Yeah, it really
So you did
changed,
it.
didn't it?
Yeah, there you go. This is the one
Right.
from the rulebook.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's really powerful in basic, but you only get to cast it once.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's totally understandable being able to knock out whole squads of creatures with one spell.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sleep and
but
color
still
splay.
knocking out 2 is pretty handy.
Mhm.
With Ingvar paralyzed, is Gond able to push forward and just shove him backwards, just topple him over and take his space in the front line?
No. Let's see. No, because you can't. All right, so he's basically rigidly stuck, right, with paralyzing cramps. So if you want to knock him over, and I don't know, the problem is that you're kind of in the mouth of a stairway. There's not really anywhere to go.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I
Have
don't.
we got any missile weapons?
Here's what I would say, because it could be that like maybe you actually stepped up and attacked first, so there actually might be more space on the stairs, than like necessarily you funneled in. So you didn't get funneled in. So what I'll say is there's a 2/3 chance that I'm right. So can you roll a d6 and on a 5 or a 6, there's space.
Yes.
There you go. There's space.
Okay. Yep. Gond will step forward then, and take a swing with his longsword.
Yeah.
Ugh, garbage.
Does that include the +1 for the? Oh, he has his longsword, not the club.
Yeah, the longsword is
weapon
still better
specialization.
because he's got specialization. Yeah.
Right. That's pretty right. Okay.
All right. Well, yep. That's gone up at the front at least. What the?
Okay,
the
it
attacks are
is.
falling.
Yep. Next is Drom, who is going to. He's very loyal to Ingvar, who he's only just met, so he's going to try to shoot the centipede that bit Ingvar with his crossbow, if he can.
Right on.
9 to hit.
Send it. No joy.
hmm It's the tears streaming down his face. He can't aim properly.
Blurry. Oh, of course. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with my mighty deed, is it possible to use my mighty deed to raise my AC in any way, like fight defensively or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. And you'll add your and you'll get 3 to your AC.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that instead of doing damage with it, or can I still attack with it and do damage?
No,
with it, or do I...
you'll also get to attack and do damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and use shelter behind my shield if I can.
You get +2 AC, not +3. You get +2 if you...
+2 to AC. Okay, if I can do this. +2. All right. 13.
13 will
I can
hit,
get mighty deed.
but no mighty deed. You do strike true. I assume you're targeting one of the 3 in front of you.
Yeah. No, I don't know if any of them are injured.
No.
I don't think they are they?
They are not.
4 points damage.
Good news is that none of them are continue to be injured because the third one, or the one you just hit, is dead. Now there's 2 in front of you.
Great. Carving the path for these things. Surely they've had enough.
Yep. No, they passed with a 20. Never mind. So no, they that's the morale test. They perfectly saved.
Oh, damn you.
Yeah, they have to fail a DC 15 miss objectively. Okay. They still want the smoke. So there's 2. So combat audit right now. 2 are alive in front of Hedgewater. 2 are currently sleeping in front of Ingvar and the dwarf. And then 2 are still up, and one of those has a dagger sticking in it. So I'm going to do the 2 against Hedgewater first.
One of those hits. Can I? Can you splinter your shield in this game?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just going to splinter my shield.
Okay. And no damage happens. Because you declare that before damage is rolled.
Yeah.
All right. 2 of them are alive. And what I'm going to do is there's 3 targets. There's Ingvar, there's the dwarf, and isn't there someone else now up front? Or is it just 2?
Oh, it's just still me, right? Hedgewater's still up front, but
Right. But I think these 2 are focused on the other ones. So it's going to be a 50-50. So the first one is going to do, one is Ingvar. Nope. And one is Ingvar. Nope. Okay, 2 going on the dwarf.
ooh,
Both of those will hit.
2 hits.
can't hit you the centipedes.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, that's nice.
Minimum damage of 1s. However, I need 2 con saves.
He's got a +2 on that. No,
The other way around.
the way around. Was it 2 hash 2d20?
Yeah.
2 hash 1d20. Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't
Oh
have
no,
any.
I'm being a
But
double.
1 fail. You still need one pass does not negate 1 fail.
No, but he's rolled 2. He's rolled
Yeah,
2d20.
I've rolled,
So
Oh, what did you roll?
I rolled 2 times 2d20.
Oh, both of those are bad.
Doesn't-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I gotcha. That's okay. And I'm going to be a slightly mean GM. So what I'm going to say is because they hit, I think there is a 1 in 6 chance one of them stepped on their friend and might have had a chance to wake them up. So I'm going to say there's a 1 in 6 chance for this, and I'm going to say on a 1 it's possible, and because there's 2 hits, I'm going to do it 2 times. This is the most evil I've ever been in this entire campaign.
you're determined to kill one of us now, aren't you? You're like, okay.
Yeah, I got that.
He's going to start escalating.
This is how. Yeah, this is how I get my revenge. On a 1, it would pass. Nope, they're still a C.
No. Bad luck this time, GM.
Yep.
Maybe next time.
Okay. Turn is done.
All right. It's time for another dagger into this one that has a dagger sticking out of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, strikes true.
Mhm.
Ah, it's rubbish
Oh my
damage though.
god,
Damn.
it's just barely hanging on.
He's gonna have so many daggers sticking out of him.
It's a porcupine at this point. Yeah.
Right.
It's got 2 additional eye stalks in the form of the hilts of daggers.
Alion's just like looking at it going like, I'm running out of daggers here.
Yeah. But that means the dwarf is okay. So we got 2 people paralyzed. Steve, what do you do?
Sleep again, targeting the ones that Ed is fighting.
Oh,
Jeez Christ.
Ooh. Nope. A 4 and a 3 won't do it.
Nope.
And you lose the spell.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so it is Drum. He's going to try to shoot one of the ones in front of Inghar with his crossbow again.
Do it.
Another 9.
The tears.
It's getting worse.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna try and shelter behind my shield to give myself some extra AC, and hopefully I can hit something.
Heard it.
You
hit,
didn't
but-
get the mighty deed.
Yeah, but no deed.
So I get 1d6 plus 2. Right. 8 points damage to another one.
Well, little by little, you're taking the lives of these things.
I've killed 3 now. Someone else kill one.
I'm trying.
Let's see here. Okay. They will flee.
Oh, thank God.
More than half their numbers are dead. Okay.
God damn. That
it
was
will
really
take-
incredibly embarrassing.
It will take so technically 2 are still asleep, so if you wanted to dispatch those, you could. And it's going to take both Ingvar and the dwarf 2 turns to get out of their paralysis.
Can I try and throw a dagger at the one that has the 2 daggers sticking out of it?
Oh hell yeah,
To-
as a Kobe.
I wanted to escape with my ammo.
Yeah, it literally is.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I need that. All right, I'm gonna try and. No.
It leaves with your daggers, dude.
God damn. They're taking our daggers. They smashed my shield. They paralyzed 2 of the party members.
Oh my
I
god,
want to get it together, guys. We haven't even opened the gate yet.
brutal.
Oh, can the thief shoot him? Shoot with his crossbow?
Yeah, okay. Drum will wipe the tears away and try to shoot that one fleeing centipede. 15.
There we go. 15 will hit.
Oh, thank God.
Do I need to roll damage or is it just dead?
No, it had 1 HP left anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to rob you of the glory of rolling max damage or anything like that. I try not to, at least. Yeah. Okay, you can go recover your stuff. It'll just take you 2 turns, just how it's going to take 2 turns to get people recovering. And
I'm going to run
Beautiful.
these 2 sleeping centipedes through my spear.
yeah, and quickly dispatch.
Actually, I
them.
use coup de grace them. I'm not going to accidentally wake them up and they're going to start wailing on us again.
All right, they're coup de grace. Everything's okay.
I was so lucky in that fight.
Now I could actually have been a stickler here. What happened to the light sources while this was happening?
I was carrying a torch.
Okay, your torch is fine. Was anyone paralyzed holding the?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, good. Never mind. Okay, so there's no chance of it being dropped or anything like that, so we're good.
So Acheron's got a torch and Elion's got the lantern, right?
Yeah, right. None of y'all were paralyzed. Perfect. Okay, so in this, all right, in this first basement, heading down to the sub basement. Now that the centipede menace has been repelled,
vanquished.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't thrown a grenade in their hive, so they're still around somewhere. But yeah. So I was describing how the gate that you would normally go into the basement at this level was like a hatch or a trap door that was like made out of wood that you all kind of bashed open the last time or crowbarred open. It has been reinforced with metal this time with an obvious padlock on it. Second of all, there is a nice little bottle up against the wall, kind of near this hatch in the back. It's not labeled, but it's clearly like a nice, pretty vial. Something brownish hue. What do you all want to do?
I could use detect magic, try and figure out the general properties of this thing. If it's a magical potion, but it might be a poison.
We also do sipping, but if you do sip, you will get poisoned. It's poison.
I mean, I'm not sipping it.
Yeah, I think sipping it would be foolhardy. Like, clearly, someone doesn't want people coming down here.
Sure.
So leaving a potion as a gift seems unlikely, but
Sure. Looking around at the potion, you can see there's sort of herbal ingredients and things like that in it. You know, it's got that kind of like sludgy, tasty kind of look to the contents inside as you're examining it, ready to cast your runes on it.
I wonder if it's from Alankius.
There's
Goes into
no,
his
yeah.
herbs and stuff, but yeah, okay. Detect magic.
It does not give you it does not give a smell of citronella. Instead, it's giving you it's serving echinacea vibes, so like kind of honey.
Oh well, that's all I've got to go on because I've lost detect magic as well.
Does anybody have an herbalist or anything like that background?
I got forager. I don't know if that's going to help.
Yeah, I feel like you can get some insight from it.
I'll apply my delicate elven nose to the job.
Echinacea is often used for and be foraged for a rudimentary anti-poison or anti-venom.
Huh.
So if you ingested something bad, or if you had a poison on you that was slow acting or something like that, you could probably take that and it might help you. So that's what it's kind of telling you.
Interesting.
But
we've kind of picked it up and we've manipulated it, right? So I guess it's safe to pack it, like take it with us.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, looks like someone left a gift. Or forgot about
Very
it.
curious.
Okay. You got space to carry that?
For now, yeah. I can hold on to it.
Okay. Let's bust open this gate then.
Yeah, should we get Drum on this gate, see if he can work out what the deal is.
Okay,
Yep.
you want Drom to try to pick it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that rolling plus dex?
Yeah, and I think you get advantage.
Okay. $14.
Okay. The two things happen. The lock is picked, but so is the dwarf, because that was not enough. He looks at his thumb and goes, "I should have saw that. I thought I was quicker." How about that potion, lads? He looks at you, and is kind of desperate. Manling potions.
All right, I'll give it to him. This is suspicious. I'll give it to him and say, no time to think about it.
You think it was these halflings? As he's like, yeah, he immediately quaffs it down.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the halflings. They've got wind of this whole area and they've sealed it up.
But he did pick it?
Huh?
You managed to get it open, or is it?
He got it open, but he triggered the trap because he failed on the roll. So that's how I would describe it.
Okay, so we can get the door open without triggering any more traps, does he think?
Yeah. The trap was in the tumblers of the locks. Like a little needle came out of the. You can see it, the needle sticking out of like the lock where it was, right when it twisted open.
Cool. Okay, well I'll use my spear to kind of push the door open then. See if I can see anything beyond halflings or anything else.
His hands has a little like black spot on his thumb, but it doesn't seem to be getting worse or anything like that.
If you trap the door, why would someone leave the antidote next to it?
It is very suspicious. Drum, you just tell us if you feel a sudden craving for more antidote, or if it feels like it's wearing off or anything like that.
Or you hear a voice in your head.
Of course. So far so good. All right. Yeah, give me let's see. This wouldn't be an awareness test because you're like investigating down the stairs, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to push the door open with
Yeah.
my spear, trying to peek down.
Yeah, you pry it
Like,
open, you
closing
peek
stuff
down.
pretty much. Yeah.
Gon will also help you. Drom will as well, and being like, look at the way the light hits it. You see that slight shimmer there, manling? As he's pointing it down, because he's a thief, so you can still roll if you want to see if you can see what he can see.
Well, I'm a goblin actually, technically, Drom, but yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of your Kalamanos. That's my bad. Yeah. All right. Goblin, do you see that thing down there? Do you see that shimmer? That's a halfling tripwire.
Damn it.
They got this place rigged.
Halflings. I knew it.
Look how low it is. Actually, no, hold on. It'd be the other way around. Halflings are terrible at guessing at where the normal height of a human would
Yeah,
be.
they put it way
That's
too
how you
high.
know. Yeah, it's too high. Yeah, that's the problem. They're either too high or too low. Like they haven't nailed it down right. Because
and they can go under it easily, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
We just get some masonry, just roll it down this bloody stairs.
I'm sure you can. Yeah. Sure, you can use that as to your advantage, Goblin. About your height too, but yeah, is there? Perhaps we can throw something down there, Trogrit. Sure.
Yeah, is there any rocks or debris?
Yeah,
around
there's plenty of rubble around up here.
Yeah, let's get a decent choice.
All right, you're gonna have to try to.
Yeah.
All right, you're actually gonna have to make a throwing test, like an actual attack roll here, to try to hit the tripwire with the rubble.
Okay.
Because it's a thin thing, kind of like off the ground, so you kind of actually have to.
Throwing stuff is not Hedgewater's forte. So if there's anyone who's better at throwing things,
I'm not bad at it. Got a +3, so I can give it a go.
Sure. Oh, that would do it. All right. So, as you hit the tripwire and you see one of the columns begin to tip over on the left towards the stairs, collapsing a lot of this basement. You see there's a cloud of smoke and debris coming up your way. It's not entirely collapsed. It didn't hit the rest of the columns, or at least as you hope not, because you would feel much more rumbling.
Which side of the basement does it seem to have come
this would have been the western side.
Okay,
It's this tower that I'm pointing at right now, or this column.
Yeah.
It tipped inward.
Yeah.
There. Like it was going to try to either crush you and then hit you, and then whoever gets pinned gets collapsed by the earth coming down.
Do we hear any halfling shouts or cries of alarm down there? Can we see anyone moving about?
Yeah. So two things happen here. Yes. The first one is you do not see any halflings moving around because there's just a giant cloud of dust and stuff moving up to you, right?
Sure.
But you hear, I guess you could probably hear over that some shouts or some harks, and then second of all, you also hear chittering and rattling as what came through the earth was also more centipedes.
What?
But they were in the earth above. So a couple of them fell down here. They don't know you're here. They're just in this room, but you hear them scurrying. You hear things scurrying around. And since you fought centipedes, I'm willing to tell you, or you're accustomed to the speed and the tippy tappies of centipede.
Okay.
My
keen senses mean I can't be surprised. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
We want to just
keep reminding me of that.
The centipedes and the halflings fight each other.
How much smoke and dust is there in this room? Is it possible for Hedgewater to slip down?
Yeah.
Quickly to the east and then move around those columns, because he's going to guess the halflings are going to come through those double doors.
Well, you're going to need a light source, but yeah.
Oh, I don't have dark vision, do I?
Nope. But, you know, neither do the halflings.
Is there,
I think they must have their own lights.
Is there any light coming down the stairwell from outside? I guess it's not a sunny day, is it? So no.
No.
Totally dark in this basement.
You could take the lantern and so you can see where you're going, and then shutter it while you wait for them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab the lantern from someone.
You hear? Yeah. You do hear
I can hand it to you.
You hear an ambient threat thrown your way in a halfling accent. Serves you right for not paying our bills. Just pay our fees. Never would have happened. That is if any of you are alive.
I'm not gonna reply. I'm just gonna motion for Drom to follow me.
Yeah, Drom will follow.
Can I cast Mage Armor up here?
Yeah, for sure. In the same round too. Go ahead.
Just gonna plus... Oh, sorry, let me check. Yeah. Yes, okay. I feel slightly safer.
Okay. Shimmering in the armor. So the rest of us are kind of sitting on the top of the stairs as the dust is beginning to clear. It'll be cleared up entirely in about 3 or 4 rounds, or let's say entirely 4 rounds. 3 rounds you can see with a disadvantage.
So I want to try and head into the northeastern corner of the room, hopefully under cover of dust. I'm hoping that Drom's going to follow me. And what I'm going to try and do is, if a halfling steps at the door, I'm going to try and grab him.
You'll hold hands as you do it, so like you don't lose sight of him. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I got a lantern, but I'm going to put a lantern down and shutter it once we're in position.
His dwarven palms are sweaty. Sure. So you get into an ambush position at the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. A turn goes by if no one else does anything as we wait, but you can see the ambient light come your way, and you hear the tactical, halfling footsteps as the 4. You hear about a set of 4 halfling footprints go slowly down the hallway. You can hear the whooshing of slings that kind of prepped, ready to throw.
So I recognize that 4. Did the voice that shouted out? Did I recognize it? Did I recognize it as plumform size voice?
No. It's a other halfling.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what I want to do is wait until they come into the room, and I'm hoping I can grab the. I'm hoping they're going to head for the stairs, and they're not going to look in the corner, and I'm going to be able to. Me and Drom are going to be able to grab the last one through, and I'm hoping Drom has a dagger. I don't know if he does, but if not, I'll just try and shove my spear in his back.
So they hold their breath as the dust, cloud is in. They're kind of in the dust cloud part now, so you can kind of only see the silhouettes of them and the bright shimmering light through the slit of this door. Remember, because this double door doesn't open all the way, it's like just slightly jammed, so only one person at a time can get through. And so we're waiting. And yeah, then the first halfling comes through, short sword in hand, like looking around, ready to, not get ambushed. But lo and behold, is this when you spring your trap, or do you wait?
I want to try and wait for the.
There's they have like a bandana mask around their face to, it's purple or plum colored to not get dust on them.
And are they heading? Is he heading towards the stairs, or is he moving cautiously?
He's cautiously going around on the very northernmost wall. creeping. He's looking, and clearly he's like looking around at the floor, looking around for any sign of, dead people in the wreckage, right?
If he's heading west, then I'm gonna wait till either one moves towards us or the last one. So if one is gonna turn east, I'm gonna try and grab that one. Like if he wouldn't move towards us, if he's milking the other direction.
So yeah, one proceeds down the north. Another at the end of that part, another one comes through and is starting to look around at the east on your section. This one has a sling.
Okay, we'll try and grab that one if it looks like that one's going to move towards us.
You take your eye off of the halfling for a second, ever alert, and you look for Drom.
He's gone.
No, he's on the ground, unconscious.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh no, it's not the potion.
Of course, it's the potion.
Oh.
So they use it to capture people, right? That's the whole point. You get hit by the thing, you take the potion, knocks you out, they come and grab you.
And so then you hear, what I'll say is, if you don't act now, they're going to see the unconscious dwarf, and they're going to do something. It's not the most ideal ambush, but you're out of time.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grab the nearest one then.
Okay. So rather than it being
to his back or his front.
Basically instead of being able to, like, they go by the column that you're at and you swing around and grab them, which is kind of what I expected you had to do, you actually have to rush over there. You know what I mean? Because he's down and they can see him. So you don't have so you basically just have to just trust that you can get there before them. So this will be like an ambush, but I think there's a dexterity test involved. Right?
Good.
This would be like the reaction between them. So it's basically initiative between these two. Right? So I'm going to roll for the halfling, and you're going to roll for yourself.
Yep. Oh, come on, Eric.
Oh, it's not good.
No.
Oh, no.
Don't.
No. Okay.
It seemed like a good idea.
Yep. Okay. Well, then he's going to let loose with his sling. He was at you. Then he was kind of having it prepped. And he calls out, "We got a live one." There. That, I don't think a 9 hits you, though.
It does, because my shield's been shattered. And I have a -1 dex, so my unarmored AC is 9.
Okay. Well, that sucks. 2 damage?
But I'm not quite dead. I've got 1 hit point left.
Oh my god.
It's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna try and like run this one through with my spear.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my mighty D. Is there one like standing next to him?
No, the other one's another like move distance away or so. And at this commotion, I feel like the rest of the party can get involved after this round as well.
So I'm going to use my mighty D to try and knock him off his feet, whatever that's going to.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, knock him prone.
Yeah.
Basically trip him. Yeah.
Oh.
No. An 8. He's going to duck under as your the might of your spear goes into the column that's right above Drom. There's water leaking down everywhere. Okay. So everyone else can act. Rather than roll initiative at this point, I think what I'm going to do instead is just elegantly just keep the combat going, and you all just enter in the round order as it goes. Right?
Okay.
So it would be my turn, and then we go from there. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So the halfling didn't get knocked down. He has a sling in his hand. He's going to drop the sling, pull his short sword, and swipe at you. And they... Okay.
Oh!
Well,
No,
2 damage.
Hedgewater.
Yeah, I'm down.
Edgewater's down. What's your constitution?
My constitution is 12, so I get +1.
Nice. Okay. I just rolled the rounds to your dead.
It's at least 2.
Yep. Okay.
All right. I hear the commotion and as Edgewater drops, and I'll look at the other guys and just hold my dagger up and nod at them and flip the trapdoor open and rush down. And it's just
You guys.
It's
don't
just
have to
the
die
one.
for- I was going to say, you guys don't have to die for Hedgewater, by the way. He's just that was his stupid plan.
Yeah.
If you want to run away, you are welcome to.
What I would say is, I think from the stairs you can see the other halfling that didn't go after him. He was the one who was still kind of making sure there's nobody on the western side. So you can see him kind of coming.
Yeah,
back.
right.
So you can see you could definitely catch sight of him.
I'm wondering if I can maybe charm him.
Mm.
Because I've got charm person. I might be able to get him to not fight, right? Because no one's attacked him. I think that might be the best shot at least delaying him from doing anything. I'm going to try it. So that's doesn't work.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's. I'm on the stairs now, so I'm involved in this.
So Steve, what does Acarian do?
Acrin has no useful spells and is not a fighter. So he will hold the torch up so that Gond can get involved.
Yeah.
And Gond will just barrel down the stairs towards that halfling.
Nice. You can get into attack range.
Okay.
Smash him, Gond. Come on.
Oh god. Okay. Brutal.
Okay. Ingvar is going to charge down the stairs and also try to smash this halfling. For the mighty deed, I'll try to disarm them. So this is the halfling that has the short sword or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to disarm them.
Do it, Ingvar.
Yep. 17, but I didn't get the
Hit.
mighty deed. But yeah. Actually, there should be another +1 in there because it's a +1 Warhammer as well. So 20 points of damage.
No, hang on. You rolled
No.
a d20.
Oh,
can't be
whoops! I
right.
rolled a d20 there. Yes, it's a
Hang on a
D10
second.
D10 Warhammer.
Hang on a second, dude.
It's like a yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. 13
Okay.
points of damage.
There's this marinara. Brutal hit. Absolutely kills the halfling.
Decapitated him, surely.
Damn, dude.
And the rest
Yeah.
of the halflings flee in terror at that.
Oh yeah. The Hedgewater's down, and yeah, the halfling that's in front of him will absolutely fall back, and he'll as he's falling back, he'll give out a whistle, and you hear shuffling. They're clearly falling back to some sort of defense in depth thing that they have set up based on the whistle and commands and the combat, the secondary whistles, and you hear the shufflings of feet. It's like clearly they have they have a plan.
Who's the smartest among you? You get
Yeah.
people-
Who can heal?
I'm pretty smart. I would like to think. I've got a +3, so I think I better get down there and try and save the the goblin.
All right.
I don't know why, but
So you're-
Elion is fond of the goblin.
Right. To your surprise as well, the dwarf is also down.
I'm
Not
kind
asleep.
of not surprised. I think. Oh, he's down.
Yeah. Not asleep.
Oh.
You probably thought he was asleep, right? But yeah, I'll give it to you that you check over and no, he's not breathing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go left to right. I'm gonna go for the goblin first.
Okay.
Because he looks more sickly and of lower constitution. So let's do a intelligence.
I also have
Oh.
3 intelligence, so I will try and triage the dwarf.
That's enough.
Yeah.
15's enough, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So am I back to 1 hit point? Is that right?
Are we still acting in like initiative order?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
keep the round in initiative order despite there not being combat given the stakes here. But is 15 enough?
I thought
Alright.
so. I can check it.
Bringing someone back up. Yeah, it's 15 intelligence. You're right. 15. Okay.
Oh, so I'm at 1 hit point. Is that right?
You're still
Are any
unconscious
of
for
the,
the time being. Yeah.
Oh, it's unconscious time being. Okay.
Oh, also for the record, death timers. That player rolls a d20 on a natural 20, you'll get up with 1 hit point. That's something we haven't been doing.
Oh, should I have done that then?
Yeah. But let's just say you did and you didn't get it because someone just brought you up.
Sure. Okay.
But now I need you to do a lingering wound for me.
Oh, nice. I love a lingering wound. It's con check, right?
Yeah, DC 12.
Oh, he's got a
Ooh.
lingering wound.
You have a ruptured spleen. You permanently lose 1 point of con.
Oh, I couldn't really afford to lose any more con, but oh no, it's all right actually. I'm 11. Okay, back to. I know that ruptured spleen. Both my characters have got lingering wounds now. Brilliant. But I'm
Right.
still unconscious, right, Eric?
Yeah.
I'm not...
Yeah, sorry. We interrupted you, Steve. You were gonna also act, right?
Well, if we're going in turn order, then I'll wait till my turn.
Yeah, I think Elian recovered him.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn. Steve.
Oh, it is my turn.
He recovered Hedge Warder, but the dwarf's still down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and.
Nice. All right. Can you roll a Constitution test for Drom? Or I guess Ingvar could maybe because it's.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what his con is. He has a +2 con. That's pretty good.
That's
Rolled a
enough.
13. Yeah.
Good to go. No lingering wounds for him. Okay.
Okay. I guess Ingvar is he's gonna just grab the lantern and just kind of like shine it around the basement and make sure there's no like more imminent dangers in here that we've just not noticed yet.
Right. No, you do see some centipede activity above you, but they're not like dropping down or attacking you or anything of the like. But clearly, there's centipedes living in the earth above you. No, you all have a relative time to recover. What would you like to do?
Okay. This is rough because 2 of our fighters now are 1 health. So makes us considerably more fragile.
All right. I actually spoke too soon for you, Michael, as you're looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down from the far west of this room, you hear some slop moving and shuffling. Large amount of shuffling and slopping, creeping.
I don't like
And
the sound
there's
of large,
a
sloppy
green-
moving.
There is a big green caterpillar.
Oh,
Another one.
Guy out.
This one also has debris of door on it, just like the other one did. Looks emaciated.
Eric's determined to kill someone.
Must be
tonight.
hungry.
Determined.
Oh, like I literally got a 6 on the encounter check. It's not me, man.
All right.
Let's throw out some halflings and get out of here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, pick up the halfling we felled and chuck it towards the caterpillar.
Well, do you want the armor?
I want the armor. Edgewater wants the armor. He has no armor.
Do you want to risk
Is
around?
there
getting the
for
armor
him
off
as
of
well?
it? Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
throw one
I'll-
halfling and take the
yeah.
other halfling, drag it out.
You want to give the halfling feet first so you can take the armor off of it in time. Is that the plan? So, Ingvar?
How many halfling bodies do we have in
One.
in the just the one? Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like we don't have the time to take the armor off the halfling if we're going to feed it to the centipede.
Just throw it at the centipede and let's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
there is this risk.
Yeah, I'll just chuck the halfling, armor and all, over to the centipede.
All right, spot on.
All right, should we all retreat back up the stairs?
Yeah.
Go.
Maybe we just go up for a second and kind
Have
of
a
regather
rethink.
ourselves. Yeah, our lantern's about to go down in 4 minutes as well. So if we're going to discuss and think, it's probably good to do it out of the darkness.
Yeah.
You contemplate your next actions with the soundtrack of crunching of bone.
Am I back on my feet, or do I need some? How does that work? Do I need some healing, or
Not clear. Let's say you're up, and I mean, let's say you're up
okay?
with the There's like 4 rounds have passed since given the halfling over, or including feeding the halfling over. That's probably enough for you to get back to 1 HP.
Okay. Oh, my spleen! I think it's ruptured. Goddamn halflings. What are we gonna do now? Shame we
Well, we've
couldn't
got-
take them then.
Yeah, I thought about it. I do have Hold Portal, which was like, could I have used that on double doors? But I think you have to close the door, then cast the spell.
Doesn't
Yes.
close.
I don't think. Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No, that double
I'm
door.
gonna just... Sorry, I go.
Sorry, I just wanted to edify real quick. The double door could close. It was opened originally with a grappling hook and some strength checks by characters. But
Yeah, but we
theoretically,
can't. If that carry-on crawler's down there, I mean that thing's a beast anyway.
Yeah.
We won't be able to take that. We're gonna have to try somewhere else, I think. Problems with
Yeah,
killing
they're
half-
going to be ready for us. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
All right. Anyone interested in some interesting city of ruins then?
Yeah, I'm up for checking out some ruins and seeing what else we can find.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I think maybe we just sort of do a bit of exploring.
Yeah, what we got here?
We're in the ruin plaza at the moment.
Oh, no. Um,
Have we looked at the interesting Eastern City ruins?
No.
no, we haven't. There's something over here that's baboon country though.
It's true. It does say baboon country over there.
Oh, God.
Let's just leave the baboons alone. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We can't stop here.
I feel like that's a decent destination because I think the west of the city we've heard is quite perilous. I mean, it's literally got like deadly shit here.
Yeah, it sounds like the
The Citadel.
Citadel.
Yeah, this
all
is-
crocodiles.
A great evil
Great
resides
evil.
here.
Yeah.
Cultists set.
We looked at the interesting tower, but we didn't really.
Yeah.
It seemed like you needed to say. I think Caius found that we need to learn more names of Thoth. I mean, I only know the one. I think. What's an interesting ruined estate? Everything's so interesting.
Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah. Eastern City ruins. I've just got a feeling that, like, the city ruins. And then again, an estate would have potentially a cellar or basement.
We've got to go that way anyway, right? Maybe we should scope out these ruins, see what's going on over there, and then we could always. I mean, that's quite a way, but we could always check out the ruined estate if there's really nothing going on.
Let's head
You
to
could
the
always, yeah.
city ruins first, and then maybe move on from there if we
Yeah.
don't find anything.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna risk my camera on again. Okay. Good. Okay. So the
Maybe Don should take point now rather than rupture the spleen man.
Yeah, Ingvar can go at the front as well.
The shame we couldn't pull that armor off that halfling. Could use it. You're a good fighter.
Yeah, thanks. Not good enough, unfortunately.
We all get knocked down. It's the power of getting back up. That's what makes a good fighter.
It's true, my friend.
Right.
Okay.
Where are we going?
The interesting
Interesting
Eastern City ruins.
Nice. Okay. The first thing that is definitely interesting here is there is a remarkable uncovered well over in the Eastern City ruins. It stands
Is this
alone
where
in a small courtyard.
Is that where you're near to your pointer on the map? Is that?
It is not a interesting point, but you could add it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put a note in.
Let's peer down the well. Do I see anything?
Oh, yes, you do. So the well is about 5 feet in diameter, right? You put it down. I mean, do you drop a torch down, or is it you just peer down? You do.
I'll
see,
just peer down. What do I see just looking down it without dropping the torch?
You see some broken iron spikes, as though someone has set them in there for descending down here. But unlike the privy, these are not in good condition.
Okay. Maybe something to try climbing down with rope sometime.
Yeah, you're gonna need to negotiate the depths of whatever this is. I mean, you don't know how deep it is. It's obviously further than your lantern light or anything like that, right? So, which means it's at least more than 60 feet.
Okay.
I mean, just
I-
like here, putting your ear to the ground and the dwarves and stuff like that, they're like, oh yeah, nah, this is a couple hundred feet down for sure.
Okay.
You know, this is a 200 footer. Nah, 300 footer. Nah, it's 200. It's 200. Listen to it. You can hear the, you know, a 300 footer has a, you know, like they're like they're debating.
300-foot stone doesn't smell like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, you would hit the hard granite. Like it wouldn't have that same sound. It would have a different timbre. Yeah. So they're doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty hella deep.
Yeah, okay, pretty far then. Yeah. All right.
And it is not barred.
No.
Yeah, that suggests to me that maybe the halflings don't consider it a good entrance if they went to the effort of blocking up the basement, but not this, which is like right next to the pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Very, very astute. But you want to go check out the rest of the ruins, or do you want to still check out this well?
I don't think without more rope, unless Drom's prepared to climb 300 feet. I think, yeah, I think we'll check out the ruins, right?
Yeah, that's one to come back to. I think with a bit more gear.
I know one of the wizards has got Featherfall as a spell.
Oh, that's good for getting down, but not so good for getting back up.
That's true.
Okay. The next thing that you will spot in the Eastern City ruins, coming off of this well, is this rather large plaza. That's obviously littered with a bunch of masonry rubble. And you probably checked out the well first, because in this drizzly, kind of damp cold, there is some sort of like large, what would you call it? Like a fountain, or like, you know, like not necessarily a fountain, because it's almost like one of those fountains where like the water will just go onto the ground and then it would like seep down, rather than being like there's like a basin, you know, for it, right? But it's basically a watering hole for random critters around here, which is probably why you've avoided it. And it's currently, the watering hole is occupied by a massive family of rats. 12 of them.
12 rats.
Yeah.
I don't think
They
we can
are-
afford to get into any more fights.
Yeah. They you see a few of them sniffing the air. Like clearly they got a whiff of you, but they don't know where exactly you are. You can see the
It's
saliva pouring down from their fetid mouths.
Let's just move around and hope they think we're big and scary.
Yeah. Good try. Okay. Sure. Then, I mean, which way are you gonna move around? Are you gonna move around towards Baboon Country, or are you gonna cross the streets by the Temple of Thoth, go about the East Gate? Which way?
I think maybe go across the street and yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, if you're crossing the street,
Well-
okay. So then, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying we were kind of thinking the ruined estate could be another destination, so we could maybe sort of cross the street and start heading that way.
Sure. Okay. So, the good news though is you don't need to make a stealth test if you're crossing the street in front of all of these rats in the watering hole. The bad news is that you just have to make a luck test to make sure that they don't come here. And I'm gonna give it a 50-50 shot. So one of you can designate, and I'll say, since you're rolling, I'll say high. High means I get to declare what's going to happen, and if you roll low, then you get to declare. Okay. So which of you wants to be the victim?
I've rolled badly enough. Someone else can do it.
I'll take the responsibility. It's a D6, did you say?
Yeah, whichever dice you prefer to do your 50-50s in.
I'm gonna do a D12. I feel like a D12
Alright.
doesn't get enough love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, that's high. All right. The squeeze go out as You all are crossing the street. You're like, hurry. It's like Saving Private Ryan. You're like go, 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 go. Like, you're running to the rubble here, and you hear those squeaks as 12 rats give chase to you.
Oh my god.
They are far away.
I'm going to throw some rations.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, dependable. How many rations you got? I've got rations as well I can throw.
I've got 3 days worth of rations. I was just going to throw one portion. They're rats. I'm sure they'll fall upon it. So that will be fine. One portion, right?
But sure. But before we declare stuff, we should actually do initiative because there's a chance they could catch up to you. Very low chance.
Oops.
I got to start rolling high on initiative.
Oh, I need to roll high. And I did not.
I can roll high on nothing except for initiative.
Did I just do a rude thing where I actually am going to go first?
No, what did you roll?
I think so.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, you roll.
Are you serious?
You won.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think all 12 are going to be in range to attack you all. I'm going to make a judgment call here and say 6 of them are going to be able to get into range. Okay. I'm going to attack randomly. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's six of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in this order. Hedgewater, Elion, Acreon, Ingvar, Drom, and Gon, because that's what my notes have you all at. So I'm just going to roll 6 d6 the targets. 2 on Hedgewater, 3 on Acreon. What the hell, dude? And then 1 on Gon.
Smells too delicious.
I'm really sorry. Okay. Sure. All right. So the 2 on Hedgewater first, right?
Yeah.
Let me get the giant rat stats. Sorry to keep you in suspense. It must be the one monster I didn't take a snippet of. +1. Oh, no fear.
Rats.
Oh.
No fear. All right. Acreon. Some fear. 1 fear.
That's a hit. 1 hit.
For 1 damage.
Ooh.
And then you also need to make a con save, DC 12.
Is there anything not poisonous in this place?
Oh my god, he got 0?
Can you roll a d4 for me? Okay. This will be the initial con damage that you take, and you cannot heal while you are diseased.
Initial con damage?
Yes. You will die if you get to 0 con, but you're going to be taking con damage as this gets worse.
Does losing con also lower your hit points? Or are hit points just set at first?
Is your hit point at... Do you have 1 hit point left, and then this would knock you down to 0? Is that the question?
No. It would put me from 2 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, it would reduce your hit points, but to a minimum of 1 is what I would say. It can't kill you like that. Sorry. And then 1 against Gond. I don't think a 10 will do it. Okay. You can get out of this, I promise. I believe in you.
Okay.
Just throw.
If
you got flasks of fire, just start lobbing them.
And this is half the rats, for the record.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a flask of oil. I could try
we drag
and
Acreon back to the inn and we beg Estelle to heal him of whatever the hell he's got.
Cure disease is 1,000 gold.
Can I throw the oil in such a way that I hit like the arriving rats?
Yeah.
But if it gets lit up, it's not going to like hit any of us.
Yep. You said the key word there was the arriving rats. I don't see why you couldn't just, you couldn't hit the ones that are already attacking you and on you for sure. That's danger close. But the ones that are ensuing for sure. And I will say you roll a D. So if you hit, it's a DC 10 to hit the area, and then you roll a D4 to see the number affected. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So let's do DC 10.
Yeah.
Yes. D4 affected.
So that's two. That's two affected. Sorry, it's you'll hit the one that's like there, and then you're gonna get an additional one, right? So it's two total.
Right. Okay, and so yeah, I can't light the oil and then throw it. It'd like explode basically, like on me. So it still has to be lit, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I guess that's just a setup. Yeah, I don't have any torches on me, so someone else will have to light it up. And then I just want to kind of position myself at. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I
no,
could
wait,
light
they
the
wouldn't be
lantern
lit.
and
No, they
try
wouldn't be
fix it.
lit. Nobody has anything lit because you're daytime.
Yeah.
We'd have to light the torch and then throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be one turn for what it's worth. You could light and throw a torch in the same action.
Right. Well, can I just do my move then to maybe move into a put as much distance as between me and the rats as possible?
Yeah, you'll be retreating back towards the Temple of Thoth. Yep. It's hella loud, right? As all the cacophony of rats are screaming, trying to get your food. Either that's your rations or your flesh. Steve.
Yeah, actually, I'll just run.
Sure. Double action. Run towards the Temple of Thoth.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. What's Gon doing?
I think he's just gonna run as well. Like this isn't going to plan at all. I think we just need to get back to the inn.
Gon doesn't. Gon checks his bag for any torches, and it's just 30 unopened vials of nothing.
Yeah,
all flasks.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, you got bit. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I mean, Acreon's gonna die. Like, he's not gonna be able to recover from this. But
well, you could possibly survive. You could go on an adventure and get yourself convince the party to give you 1,000 gold of the proceeds.
I mean, just trying to find 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I know.
Hard enough.
Oh, okay. All right. So 2 people retreat.
I think Ingvar is going to try to smash a rat with his warhammer and force a morale check in the others.
Yeah.
Good old Ingvar.
But he rolled a 1 on his mighty deed.
Okay. But you do smash that rat.
Okay. $12 damage.
Absolutely. Obliterated. 11 rats remain.
Has Drom got a torch that he can toss?
No, he doesn't. He's got a flint and steel, but nothing to light with the flint and steel. I think Drom is just gonna back up and try to shoot one with his short bow.
That means Ingvar and Hedgewater are still on the front lines. Ilion and Drom have slightly backed up. Gond and Acreon have run the farthest way.
I think that is a.
Oh yeah,
hit.
strike's true. Yeah. The target you're all trying to hit is 11.
Okay, and let's see. Short bow is just a d6. 4 points.
4 will kill it. 10 remain.
Okay, Hedgewater killed the last 10.
Well, actually, I was thinking of just throwing all my rations down and running. Because we're not going to survive otherwise.
Do it.
Yeah, I've got 3 rations. I'm gonna chuck all 3 rations down, and fall back and hope they want the rations more than they want us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did Ingvar fall back, or is Ingvar still on the front line? Because you just hammered.
Yeah, if he can still move, he'll also start to fall back after smashing one.
Yeah. So that means Hedgewater, Ilion, Ingvar, and Drom are mostly together. Acreon and Gond are further in the back, as they just kind of both double booked it as everyone else in a single book. Okay. Now to adjudicate the rations. So there's 10 rats. There's clearly not enough rations for all of them. But let's see how many are enticed by it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Ed, since you put down the rations, there's a 4 in 6 chance the rats are interested in the rations.
Okay.
So go do that first. Yeah, it's normally like, yeah. So let's do that.
Here we go.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, you're good. So some of the rats are definitely interested in the rations. So now let's see how many are distracted by that. So I think the best way to do this is just, homie, roll a 2d6. This is the number of rats affected.
Sorry, you're rolling that one. Do you want me to roll?
No, you.
Okay.
It's how good your food is.
6.
Okay, so that means there's 4 that are going to be interested in hunting you all down. So that means there's going to be Hedgewater, Ilion, Ingvar, and Drom as valid targets for these 4. I'm going to roll a 4d4. See who's going after him. All right, so 2 are going on Hedgewater. 1 is going on Drom. And 1 is going on Alien. So 2 on Hedgewater. They must think you have more rations in your pack. Okay. And then 2d4. And that's also 2 con saves. But I think you're also unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 0 now, yeah. Oh, I'll make my saves, I think, hopefully. 15 and a 9.
Yes. 15 and 19 will save you from the disease, but does not save you from oblivion. So you are unconscious again. One of the rats is going after, I said, the 2 would be Alien. This one's for you, Alien.
Yeah, that hits.
2 damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
And I'll need to do a... Yes, I am. I'll need to do a con save, right?
Correct. DC 12.
Con is... +1.
No fear. Never doubt it.
Oh,
Okay. And then the last one here. On drum. Oh. Okay. My turn's over.
okay. So there's 4. Now we have the complication of saving Hedgewood again. Do we try and fight them? Because if we have to carry the goblin, that slows us down.
Carrying him requires your hands.
Yeah.
Both hands.
I think just grab Hedgewater and run, and Ingvar and Drum will try to cover the retreat.
All right. I will. I'll do exactly that. So I'll stow my dagger and grab the goblin and just leg it as fast as I can.
Okay. So you two go to the rear.
I'm bleeding out as well. But...
Okay, Steve. What does Gond and Akran do? Continue to run?
Yeah, they'll like keep looking back, but as long as the rats are pursuing, they're gonna keep ahead.
Okay. Because you're not picking up an ally, you can still be in the rear guard here, or as well, the most retreated back from everyone else, right?
Yep.
Okay. Save yourselves.
Everyone's fleeing.
Yeah. Ingvar is going to attempt to force another. Going to attempt again to force a morale check on these rats.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. And deal 11 damage.
You kill one of the 4 rats, and the other 3 go back to the rations.
all right. We need to save the goblin from
the mightiest of the mightiest of deeds. Oh man. Right. And then the only question here is, okay, you have one more round as the rats are fighting and squandering over the last of the rations. So 4 of them are gone. There's still 6 that were eating those rations. But they have one more round. So you want to spend this quick downtime to try to heal the goblin, or do you want to spend a round to get away and risk his death timer?
No, well, I'm well aware that he complained about his spleen being ruptured, so that I think that's going to modify my triage a little bit. I want to quickly set him down. Well, I could probably move first, right, and then set him down and try to. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Try to stabilize him.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, another con save, buddy.
There we go. Oh,
that's a fail. D20.
Oh, roll another D20.
Yeah, this is for the enduring wound that you get.
16.
16. Groggy,
right?
You lose your next action.
Okay.
Nice.
This just means 6 rats are going to jump me.
You'll be alive while they tear you apart. You'll be awake.
You're finally back. All right, so like everyone right now is currently at the steps of the Temple of Thoth. There's like the base of it on the eastern side. There's all these rats that are just eating like through one of y'all's packs of rations. 4 of them are fleeing back to the watering hole, or 3 because you Ingvar killed one of them. Steve, we're still in initiative.
Yeah, just being ready to run away from the rats if they finish those rations. Just keep moving, I guess, around the temple.
Yeah.
In case there's baboons up top again.
Yeah, probably. There's nothing up here, but you're just going to the north side.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically just heading back to the inn.
Right.
Yeah, if there's a bit of breathing room, then, not just blind fleeing into, whatever other ambush is up there, but just a cautious jog.
Sure. John will follow you.
And Ingvar and Drom will do the same.
Cautiously ready. Okay. Let's see. I'll roll the reaction roll in the open. See what they do. Okay, they break off. Not remaining super hostile. They will ignore you for the time being. They are busy fighting amongst themselves over the scraps of who got too much ration.
How's Acreon looking?
On his last legs. I mean, he did not have a lot of con to start with. So yeah, he's looking more sickly than usual.
And we got to go back to the inn, right, and see. That's the only place I can think to go.
So I want to be very transparent with you, okay? This is the rules for the giant rat. You repeat it once per day. Now, I want to honor that 1 day passes IRL. So are you a goner? In other words, I don't know if how that changes the math to you. Or can you survive a couple days? Can you play? Instead of Karen tomorrow, should we play?
No, I'm okay with just saying that Acreon dies shivering in a corner of the common room.
All right. Then Acreon will be the first fatality because we can't afford the healing potion.
Damn. We can't even do a favor for Estelle and Kronos. There's nothing they want doing.
Oh well, no.
Worth 1,000 GP.
No, they will. So I imagine. So we can cut back to you guys have made it back to the inn, okay, right? So like we can just assume safety for the moment. No, they're not interested in helping you. Now they say their prices are it's 1,000 gold, right? They're like, look, our prices are our prices. These ritual spells cost money. No, they're not warm to you, right? They're not.
They seem less warm now than they were before.
Yeah.
Did they not say before that the halflings were not too bad? Like, are they maybe have a deal with the halflings?
Yeah. Calamanus was asking about the halflings and he got the impression that they would certainly looked on them more favorably than
Now there's none of you have any proof of outright corroboration, but there's definitely like an implicit sort of affinity between them, right? They direct traffic to them. They don't know. You don't know what they get in return, right? But there is definitely it doesn't take a Sherlock Holmes to detect a symbiotic relationship here for making money off adventurers, right? That's all I'll say.
How much gold do we have?
Between us now, I mean, Edgewater's got 5 silver pieces.
looking at
His
the.
shield was his most
Oh, yeah.
valuable item in the world, and it got shattered in that.
That's right. I don't.
Adventure.
No, I said it's. Hold on. So to be fair, I said it's 1,000 gold. Source is a picture of a crack pipe because I have to find it in the book. There it is. It does state what the prices are for things, but I remember it on a glance long ago. It was ridiculous. So
I mean, if it's more than 5, it's more than he can afford.
yeah,
So.
yeah, that's definitely true.
I'm just thinking that the problem is I don't have it on me, but I've got 400 gold coming from a sale of a gem. I don't know if that could change things.
Like, I don't like. I don't think there's any value in you guys spending the hard-earned loot to save this guy who you've just met. If anything, you should be squabbling about who gets his scroll and who gets his potion, and achieve wealth by attrition.
Yeah, I'll share this in the channel because this should be probably common open information. These are the going rates for magical services by Estelle. That should be common information, so I don't mind.
1,000 GP.
Yeah.
If anything, Gond has been Acreon's closest companion, and Acreon will leave his earthly belongings to Gond.
You want to play God? Other character? And inherit him, and then he gets. Dude, this is your death is how he gets mighty deeds. you're his backstory.
He swears he'll never let this happen again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you, man. Okay, well, you did get monster experience, everybody. Unfortunately, though, despite you dying, you are soaking up experience from the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I hate to be rude, but it's technically you're still around. So that XP is. So you had 12 giant rats, 3 something hens, and a partridge in a pear tree.
12 giant rats, 1 halfling.
No, 2 halflings.
Centipedes.
So you had let's just go from the top, right? You had 8 centipedes.
Yeah.
12 giant. You had
4 halflings.
Yeah. 2 halflings. There were only 2 engaged. You had 2 halflings for the encounter. You had 12 giant rats. And the carcass crawler that showed up was a draw. So, that's okay. Where's my chart? Oh, okay. Never mind. Not okay. That's not good at all. Okay. Well, that means these guys are 80, 120. So 320 experience is going to get divided by how many folks are here? 6. So divided by 12. So that's 27 or 26 experience per half share. So 52 to every player, 26 to the NPCs.
That was worth it.
Well,
let's go do that 20 more times, and I'll level up.
Well, I don't know. Feel free to make an oath to get revenge on all giant rats.
Goodness me.
That was an ill-fated expedition.
That was a disaster.
Still only 1 death.
I'm tempted to swear an oath against the halflings, to be honest, because they're the real culprits in all of this, I think.
True.
I didn't think they would have fortified that basement so quickly.
I'm wondering what happened to Lankios.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Lankios.
I mean, Lankios is functionally immortal, so I don't know.
Yeah, but if they sealed up the ways out of the basement, is he just in there somewhere?
It would just be puttering around, doing
It was
his thing.
yeah. To be clear, it was like I think the first time you all were in the basement was like the 7th of Deuterios. You know, now it's like the 19th. It's basically almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time, but we went. Yeah.
So, look, what I will say is that NPC factions also move at basically one day. Like time progresses at the same time, so it's not like it's not like perfect information sharing. You know.
Yeah. It's hard to know where to go next, right? Because are they going to halflings going to want more money now, right? If they'll even let us in.
True.
Beastman Caves, they've got the bloody lizards, and
Might have to.
everywhere else we go, we're getting beaten up by giant rats.
The lizards are still, I feel like we could try to like rush past them or something like that, because I think it's because we stayed and searched that it became an issue. Maybe if we just sort of rushed through the room, we might have a chance to not engage them.
The halflings. No, I think they've got all the eventualities covered. The little bastards.
The giant lizards, I meant.
Oh, the giant lizards. Yeah, I mean there were collapsed passages in those caves, that we didn't have the right tools to dig out. So I mean that's one route.
Because we could take townsfolk, right, and they could help.
Oh yeah,
dig.
They're born to dig.
If we take just like a team of workers down there, maybe that could be an option.
They yeah. Work. Get some laborers. Could always
Do they cost anything?
Yeah. You could always get a Beastman patrol and get them to do it. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner Caius for a second. Yeah, that was tough. Do you wanna talk about it, Steve? How are you doing? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just feel like, you know, for next expedition, it does feel like the options are deadly. Like I imagine the area immediately around where the halflings are, because that's where everyone goes in. They're going to be pretty well picked over. So it's going to be, you know, scraping small amounts of treasure and then giving up a big chunk of it. So it's not going to be, you know, it could be a real grind to make any progress there. Or going through the Beastman caves, you know, getting past tougher monsters. Again, that could be a real grind of, you know, either you need to bring a very large party or take a lot of losses.
Well, there's still stuff on the surface to find. You had plans of seeing the.
There was at least one cave on the stair that we didn't really check out as well, because it was full of baboons. But
yeah, it's that entrance was extremely hard to get to. It wasn't on the. It's like it's on the stairs per se, as if you call the stairs the cliff, but that is like not, you know, by the stairwell at all. Like you have to free climb. Yeah, you got to free climb and get up there to these. Because, you know, they're baboons. You know, they don't care.
We could rappel down the well that we found.
Yeah, we could go check out
Seems like it'd
the.
be any easier than centipedes or rats, which
Yeah.
screwed us completely this time.
We could get to the ruined estate by not heading through the centipede-filled city at all. We could just loop around outside the city wall and see if there's anything around there.
Also,
Have we heard any? Have we heard anything at the inn? Any talk about what might be at that ruined estate? Or
good question. Probably not. It's a great estate. Like what you know. Yeah, what the scuttlebutt about it. Yeah, the scuttlebutt is that it's probably hella dangerous. But you know how much of that is because they want you to go to the temple. You know.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, something to think about. How much? Yeah. How full of crap are all these places that say they're super dangerous?
Yeah, we need to gather some more first-hand knowledge, perhaps.
But let me think about what you all would know about the that manor, the distance. You guys would know it's an ancient estate, of course, and it's like super, super grandiose. My guess is that people think it's hella haunted. You know, or the rest of it's been picked over. The rest, yeah. You know, I will point out that like the gates and stuff like that, and so have some ruined towers that are exploratory, right? In the rest of the ruins, there's also other places. You know, there's chances of finding stuff just like you found in the ruined plaza, right? Possible staircases, possible foundations with treasure, possible weird undead that crawl upside down. You know, like plenty of things over there, you know? So
Yeah, maybe it's just we spent some session, like at least a session, just trying to find more
but what
openings
sucks,
around the place.
Yeah. But what sucks is that like, you know, other GMs maybe running this game will do like feats of exploration or something like that where you're getting experience for this knowledge and stuff like that, and I'm saying no. I'm deliberately saying nope, you need to get money. So some people are going to have to incur a loss going on these expeditions.
Well, we have an hour left of session time. Do we want to head out and explore some parts of the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have regathered my nerve a little bit after the space of time in the inn away from the rats.
We're going to leave Acreon dying in the inn while we go out again.
So, Acreon is the first casualty of the campaign. Rip in peace, buddy.
Rip.
So, the way I handle sort of like quote unquote downtime in session will be you actually have to pay for your rates in here, unlike in actual like out of game downtime. So if you want to recover at the inn, you're paying a gold piece a night. So if you want that hit point recovery and stuff like that, you're just paying a gold piece a night. Otherwise, we can just say time passes or whatever, and we go out as is, because you can't, you know, that means you're sleeping in the stables and stuff, and you're not having a good night's sleep, and you're not recovering.
I mean, I don't have a gold piece. I have to borrow a gold piece from someone.
I can I can spot you. I've got a bit of gold, but it'd probably have to be a while if we wanted to get the dwarf fighter all the way back up.
Is he going to want to come out again?
True. Yeah.
Are the retainers?
Well, he's going to want to get paid again. I assume it's per
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And also, don't worry about like timey-wimey, like if we're playing quote unquote multiple days in one session today, and then you want to play tomorrow or whatever. Like, you know, don't worry about it. Like I'm not worried about that. Just go ahead and pay the money, buy armor if you can.
Yeah, I mean, if someone could buy me
That
some
we should
armor,
do.
someone could buy me even just some leather armor would be fantastic.
You have no armor at all.
I have no armor. My shield just got destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the money for some leather armor. How much does it cost here? Is someone going to rip us
20.
off?
No,
20.
It's 20. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'll pay for that.
Okay, I owe you.
I'm gonna get him a shield.
Wow.
How much is that?
A shield is 10 gold.
Sorry, say again. I lost that.
No bother.
It's 10.
Yeah.
10. Okay.
Okay.
Steve, are you cracking at a new character?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like priest,
can-
I guess.
You can re-roll that because none of your stats are. Oh wait, no. If none of your stats are 14 or higher, never mind. You have a 14.
Yep. They're
Yep.
pretty lousy set of stats.
Rip.
Yep.
Be a druid. You wanna have a think as the rest of the group adventures, and you can just teleport into the rest of the group
I
when
mean,
you're
I've
ready.
got it could just be Heronby. Got my other character just being done.
Oh yeah, just you can rock Aaron B.
Yeah, that's simpler. Rather than creating a new.
I'm just worried we're going to get another one of your characters killed. That's all.
That happened.
That's okay. He's just a bard.
That happened in a
He's
Stay
easy
Frosty
to
game of mine one time. Yeah, a guy lost 3 characters.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, and just him. It felt personal.
I mean,
All right.
Okay.
Anyways,
And
So
we're
we
going to
did
spend time to heal because
yeah, we're going to spend.
we could spend
how many
like a
days?
little bit of gold. Like if we spent, for instance, like 2 would be great for Elion. That would take him back to full health. I don't know if you guys want to do.
Yeah, how much? How many? You just get
more
one
or
back
less.
a day. Just get one back a day, Eric.
Heal 1 back
Yeah,
a day.
so I need 2 days to get back to. Someone can shout me 2 gold pieces. I'm noting down what I owe people.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you 2 gold.
Thank you.
Right.
Great.
When we're ready to set off, we'll take a quick little break and then come back. We've been playing for 2 hours.
So it sounds like 2 days pass with us recovering in the inn. Acreon just dies at some point in those 2 days.
Yeah.
And then we're ready to head out in search of adventure.
Yeah.
Is this session? What's this session?
This is
10?
the dark
10A?
side of adventuring.
Yeah. This is session 10, correct?
It's still session 10. Okay.
Yeah.
But is it expedition 10A or?
Yeah, you can do 10A and 10B. All right. So I'll see you all in like let's say 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
I would just assume
I just had a thought actually. We spent 2 days. Maybe instead of healing. Oh, I don't know if I could do this in addition, but I want to try and roll to learn a couple of these scrolls because I need a day to.
You can't heal and
Learn them.
learn.
Right. Okay. I think I'll even still choose to at least learn one.
Sure.
I'm going to try and learn. It's a little bit of a risk to try and learn Gust of Wind. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, but how cool
So
would it be when you
it's-
succeed?
Oh, so I want it to happen.
It's just a DC 15.
All right, so So it's an intelligence
Yeah.
DC 15. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, come on, baby. Yes.
Hey!
All right. Oh.
All right. The spell scroll is expended, but in your spell book is Gust of Wind.
Oh, that opens up things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that, and then I'll spend 1 day healing, so I get 1 hit point back.
Nice. That's probably worth a hit point.
So what's your thinking with Gust of Wind?
I just want to have something in my arsenal that could be used in combat.
Right, yeah.
Other than daggers.
Chucking daggers around. Doing D4 damage.
All right, so what's the plan for this Expedition B?
Head round the outside of the city towards the east gate.
Okay. Are you going to drop by the ruined estate, or are you just going to the east gate?
Straight to the east gate, was it?
Yeah, that was what we said. Yeah. Let's just do that.
Perfecto. Okay. I'm going to say that time passes. Let's see what happens. Nice. Okay. Guess you want to guess what's by the east gate right now? What critters are?
Baboons?
No. It's your boy arm length centipede. There's about 7 of them crawling on the top of the ruins, but they aren't paying you no mind. They're effectively ignoring you.
Well, we'll ignore them as well.
Yeah,
As a
just
sign
keep
of
an eye
respect.
on them.
Yeah, we've got healthy respect for their abilities now.
Yeah. All right. So the east gates have obviously there's 2 towers here. There's no gate like in the middle, unlike the north gate where it's actually like fixed and you can kind of go across the gates, right? On this one here is the upper 2/3 of both towers are in collapsed ruin, right? So there's still just heaps of broken stone surrounding this part of the wall. However, there's still at least some parts of these towers remaining. So which ones would you let me see which ones have centipedes on them. Right. Is the let's call it the northern tower, right? Northern and southern on the east gate. Is that okay? So at the top or bottom?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Top tower's got the centipedes.
I guess we check out the South Tower and see what's inside and cross our fingers and hope there's a trapdoor that leads to another route down.
Yeah, I think that's the no sense going to the hostile option if we don't really know if it's any different than the other.
Yeah. All right. There's nothing but junk in here, like ruin rocks and rubble, right? So you're gonna have to dig through here to see what's around. So does everybody kind of chip in and throw some rocks around, trying to see what's here?
Yeah, I mean, Hedgeward will keep an eye out because he can't be surprised, so he doesn't mind being lookout while you guys are rooting around.
Perfect. Okay.
Have a retainer still with us, or is it just the 4 of us now?
Oh yeah. Did Gond and Drom drop off? Yeah. I think Gond's gonna take a break. I think Drom has also got destroyed as well.
He did nearly die. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think they're gonna call it a day. I don't think they're gonna be here. But you
Okay.
do get a cool bard named Harenby.
It's more than worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep a very cautious eye out while Herenby and
Is
Elion
a-
and Ingvar have a route around, I suppose.
So those rooting around, it will be Harenby. Are you rooting?
Yep.
Rummaging around. Nice. It will be you who finds it. There is an interesting tablet in these ruins that is worth consideration. It's clearly in Mithric, which I think you know.
Yes, I do.
Nice. Awesome. So I will actually share this with you and copy and paste it because it is a tablet, so you can obviously read it. It is a wax tablet with this in Mithric. I'll read it aloud as well. That suck-up, Lucius Cornelius, took Lord Marius's relics to his own abode. He said he needed them to prepare his biography. We'll never see those things again. Nor Cornelius, that rat. I think he's holed up in a hidden lair somewhere along the chasm wall, south of the Imperial Bridge. Very interesting.
Yeah, it is. He's holed up in a hidden lair somewhere along the chasm wall.
Lord Marius, I will tell you all who he is, especially anyone who's historically inclined vis-a-vis a bard, because that is a name that everyone would know. He's like a Michael Jordan. That is Marius Tricoder, aka Marius Invictus. He is the exact opposite of Adrianic. Adrianic, when he was Lord of Ardenvul and led the conquest, he was trying to be like Marius and do this, right? Where Marius was the real deal and conquered it and actually was responsible for the purge of Ardenvul and taking it over.
Now we've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've heard that a chasm might exist in the dungeon, right? Or have we speculated that a chasm might exist?
Yeah, it's been referred to by, I think it was like a captive beastman, maybe, or the magician that we talked to.
I'll also give this to you. Yeah, there's. I actually have a list of famous places in the halls in the player's guide, and there is a great chasm listed.
Oh, okay. And when we climbed down the privy and went through the passage to the east, we found a void that extended beyond our torchlights.
Oh yeah, that could be the chasm. True.
But was that? I wasn't sure. Kalamanos was not sure if that was a magical void of some kind or an actual.
Yeah, like a darkness spell or physical. You didn't get close. Those weird creatures floating around kind of buffeted you away.
It freaked us out too much.
Okay.
So this is going to be somewhere on the Great Chasm, right? We just got to find where the Imperial Bridge is. We've got to get into it.
Get into the dungeon, yeah.
But this is useful if we ever manage that.
Right. But other than that, your persistent excavations yield no fruit. No sign of anything in this tower. Do you want to try to scare off the centipedes from the north tower, or do you want to...
How many are there?
There's 7.
Okay. Do you guys think we can take 7 centipedes?
Well, we barely took 8. And there were more of us.
They're on the tower. Could I gust of wind them?
Yeah, you could absolutely eat them. Yeah, they're on the top of the ruins crawling around.
I could give it a go. I mean, it's a fairly safe...
If you do that, are we going to be in combat, Eric, or is he able to do that from a sort of safe distance? I don't know what the range of...
No, you can do that. You can ambush them because again, they're ignoring you.
Okay. Well, I think we should just flee if they do charge us.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be primed to sprint. Where are we going to sprint is probably a good question. We should probably plan that before I do anything.
Maybe along the eastern road further up the city. I mean, it's not back towards safety, but if they're on the north tower and we're gust of winding them, I'm sure we're gusting them off like to the north somewhere, so we can then approach the tower.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
You mean if it goes wrong, though?
if they're going to get yeah, I guess we don't know what will happen. They could get blown in some unpredictable. We'll just have to play it by ear. Just see where the first person starts running and run.
Well, I'm
with
not
them.
going to run into
I
the
guess.
ruins. I mean, Hedgewater will probably run down the main boulevard and hope those rats are not there anymore.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it a go. It is a little tougher to cast this though, because I think it's tier 3. Is that right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's on level with Fireball.
So it could be. We'll just have to see. If
So
it
I
actually
believe
gets
that's
off.
the 10, so it's a 13 to cast. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
Level 1 would be 11, so yeah.
No.
Oof. Whiff.
He doesn't have a handle on it yet. It's still new to him. All right, we'll have to consider something else.
Yeah, the centipedes do not react, not knowing that their lives were in grave jeopardy by a massive gust of wind. Should an arcane syllable be said again?
Do we want to poke around these
You're jealous of
interesting
their
Eastern
ignorance.
City ruins?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's just a smarter idea. I really don't like the idea of tangling with 7 centipedes.
No.
Oh. All right, so you want to go down to the eastern ruins and rummage?
Yeah, just to check it out, see if there's anything.
Yeah, you're gonna dodge the plaza, right? the wide berth where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rats were.
Don't have good memories about
Yeah.
that. Nice.
Yeah, there's no rats or anything at the plaza for what it's worth. You wanted to look around. The watering hole is empty.
Is there anything in the plaza that looks like it could be interesting?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of rubble. You know, there clearly used to be kind of a fancy fountain, right? That was giving off that sort of that water kind of vibe, but instead it just the floor around it and stuff was kind of just turned into a watering hole. So there's plenty of like rubble and stuff around there, so you could check out. There could be, I don't know, another weird wax tablet. Could be rats. Could be, I don't know. There could be anything over there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
How lucky do you feel?
Hermby's riding high on his wax tablet fight. He'll go and have a rummage.
Yeah, I'll search around as well.
I'll keep my beady eye out for rats.
I'll rummage also.
How many people are? So hang on. How many are rummaging and how many are keeping watch?
Hedgewater's going to be on watch. Everyone else is rummaging.
Okay. Two things will happen as we are looking around the plaza. First one is the good thing. Amongst this long lost fountain and the rubble, there is definitely a very shiny, very pretty marble right arm.
Oh,
my friend Kalamanos told me about this.
The downside of this is that where the water is and stuff, and where it's kind of bending down, as you guys get close to this, the earth begins to kind of jiggle beneath your feet. with the added water weight, combined with you all, I need dexterity saves as your joy to go see and check out this marble arm collapses the earth around you.
Does that include
Everyone,
Edgewater as well?
no, you are not in the fountain area where the water is. But everyone rummaging, I would declare you are in the water area. Okay. Well,
So I'm assuming that Ingvar and Heronby have
that was 12.
failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a 12 to get out. So basically, you're able to, you're fast enough to scurry as the earth gives way, as everything kind of just falls into a 10-foot deep pit of rubble and rock and water. So, unfortunately, for those who did not succeed here, you're going to take damage. I'm going to roll damage individually for each person. So I'm going to start with the order on roll 20. So that would be Ingvar.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage.
Oh, that was
Oh.
lucky as hell.
And Heronby.
Please don't kill Heronby.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why'd you do that, Eric? Why would you do that?
Yeah, Heronby's dead.
Oh, Steve.
All right.
Shit.
Oh,
no.
I will say there's okay. Ingvar is in the pit with you. So you could get recovered. The downside is you're also covered in rubble, right? So I will not require a check to find you. I will require a check to clear the rubble to get you up so you're breathing, and then get, so you're gonna burn, in order to find you, someone has to burn 1 check to just, get you stabilized and out, in the pit.
I can do a check to dig through rubble and lift out Heronby's limp body.
Sure.
I'm assuming this is going to be a strength check, which I have advantage on because of grit.
Yeah. So, yeah, give me a roll here, because time is of the essence and such. So I think I'm gonna
11.
Yeah, that is literally. I was gonna say it's gonna need a 10, so that's gonna be enough to get him out.
Okay, I'll drag him out and hoist him up.
What's your con mod?
+2.
Okay, good. You're made of stern stuff. Okay. So, yeah.
Is anyone good at doctoring? I got this limp body to give to you.
Well, how far down are you? You're going to be able to, is Edgewater going to be able to reach down and pull him up?
I don't think you can reach and grab somebody in a 10-foot deep pit.
Right,
even though
yeah.
you might be tall. I don't think you can transfer a body like that.
And I'm not tall.
Well, you are a halfling, but no. I'm just gonna say no. But I wouldn't say you wouldn't take damage sliding into the pit if you wanted to at this point, right? But then you would also be in a 10-foot pit. So
yeah, and then we have to try and figure out how to get out.
I don't have any rope.
Oh, I've got rope. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'll chuck one end of my rope up and tie the other end around Heronby.
Okay.
And I'll grab the rope and try and haul
Pull
him
him.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, I get advantage as well, I guess.
Okay.
I was strength. +1. Okay, 12 +1.
All right. I think pulling him out here is going to probably be a 12 strength test to get him out.
Okay. 20 +1. Keep -1.
You have advantage with grit, or
I do have advantage with grit, yeah. Or do I?
or do you have dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have advantage in checks at strength. 20 +1, keep -1. Yeah. Oh no, that's right, I did that wrong, didn't I? It should be 2d20 +1.
No, I think the keep highest one goes after the d20.
Yeah, 2d20, keep highest one, +1.
And yeah, the mod
okay,
comes after the.
Okay. Oh my god.
Ugh.
And we're just like swinging, bouncing against rocks.
Another round. All right. I would say that. So so far at the start of the I don't know, for lack of a better term, the collapse. So one turn has gone digging him out of the rubble. One turn has just failed trying to get him out, extracting him out of the collapse.
I'm gonna slide down, so I can get to him and try and stabilize him as soon as possible.
Sure. Yeah, at this point,
and then we'll figure out. You know, now that we've got rope,
Yeah.
hopefully we can get out. So hopefully I can do this. No, it needs to be a 15, doesn't it? No.
Yeah, to stabilize him. Oh, the good news is that he's
no.
he still draws breath. He's not gone yet.
Keep trying. He could die any moment.
Oh my god, this is stressful. No,
Oh.
Jesus.
All right.
Live, damn you.
I think the opposite happens.
Yeah, I think that's dead.
I think on a
you're
1.
kidding me.
Yeah. I think on a 1, I think I would cost an additional round. Is that too harsh as a
I killed him?
Well, I mean, the fall did. You just couldn't save him. You didn't kill him. I don't know. Look, that's for your therapist, not your GM. Give me.
I can't believe we got first Steve's character killed.
I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Because this has never come up before in the game, so I want to be very clear and explicit about it. Right? Do you think it's fair that on a medical check, if you roll a 1, it costs an additional turn or not? I'm totally okay with rolling that back if you want. Maybe people will think I'm soft, but I don't know. It depends. That never came up before, and because that principle has never been established in the game, I don't.
Is it a Shadowdark rule that you roll 1? Or
no,
that's what you just rule.
No, but the game.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense that would happen, but it's not my character.
Hang on, before this, we're missing something very important. We should be rolling a d20 to see if Heron B rises with 1 hit point.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true, actually.
Yeah. That might save him.
So is that 2 that should have happened, or 3?
Oh my god!
Oh, 20!
Yes!
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. He's alive.
Oh my god. Elian would have been totally traumatized.
What a twist. Man, we all got whiplash. Heron B is alive with a 20 on the rolling. Oh my god.
Is that a con save for
It's like there's a pause where I'm like, if I killed him, and then he's like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Hold on. Steve has no joy in his voice. He just casually asks, "Is there a con save?" Yes. DC 12. Beautiful.
No lasting.
All right. No lasting effects.
Nothing's killing that half.
Truly, the luck of the halflings is real.
Well, doing that when in movies and stuff, when doing chest compressions hasn't worked and someone just starts punching the chest. That's what it's come down to.
Yeah. The phrase "how to save a life" is playing. Yeah.
Heron B will just gasp out, Did we get the statue?
Yeah, have we got that marble arm? Can we get that out?
Yeah, you can get that out you can grab it. You're in the pit, but you haven't gotten it out or yourselves out of the pit yet.
Okay, well, we have the rope, so...
let me try and haul this arm out. Tie it up to the rope.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll grab it, but I don't actually have the slots to grab it, so I'll not do that.
So can I make a roll to see if I can pull it out, Eric? Is that right? If we get the rope tied up to it?
I think if you get the rope tied up to it and you're okay with this burning the time, I think you can just say it takes a turn, because now, time is not a...
Okay. Yeah, sure. I have advantage.
When someone's literally bleeding out on you, I don't allow you to really take the turn, but because time is of the essence here, or time is not of the essence, you can just take your time. I think it's acceptable if you're just cool with burning around to rope this thing out.
Yeah, and is this how big is? I can't remember how big the arms are. Can we? Is it going to take someone's full carrying capacity, or can we put it in backpack or
Slot, 3 slots.
3 slots? Okay, I've got 3 slots. I can.
Yeah.
I can hold on to it.
3 slots, or you can just carry it in your hands.
No, I've got enough slots to just carry it.
Well done.
Maybe it really is time for us to go back to the inn.
Have we learned our lesson yet?
We'll never learn our lesson.
So do we exfil?
I think so, unless people.
I mean, what are we going to do with that arm? Are we going to take it
True.
over to the plaza and stash it with the other bits?
Well, we probably want to take it back to the inn so we can get the XP for it.
Yeah. It's 400 XP. And you only get the XP if you bring it
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It also means someone has to start the adventure with the arm, and you have to bring it back as the rub.
Downside, yeah, but
yeah,
Edgewater can hold on to it.
There you go. A little more experience today.
Ooh. Experience, all right.
And no retainers to share it with this time.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I need to like breathe after that.
I know.
Intense.
Yeah.
Michael with the clutch, remembering the rules.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. The ultimate power.
I know. Thank you. And it's so funny because it's almost like I foreshadowed because I literally put it in on the channel. Like, by the way, we should remember this. And then we literally all forgot except for Mike. Oh, you're the best, buddy.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remembered, because you'd mentioned it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Oh man, and also thank you, Steve, for being such a great sport, having your characters on death's door like this so much.
It's all part of the experience.
Okay, well then we're just going to say that's 100 experience each, right? 4 people, 400 gold. Now you're not selling it, but you get the experience worth of the value of the treasure.
Yeah.
That's an additional 100 experience. And you recovered the arm of Arden Wool.
I wonder how much is there left to recover. We've got 2 arms, 1 leg. We know where the head is.
Yeah, you know where the head is.
So we might only have 2 more bits. Depends how many pieces the torso is in. But how are we going to get the head off of Kronos and Stell?
Well, I'm starting to not. I'm starting to not like them, so I wouldn't put it past just robbing them.
You have to be clever heist to get an enormous statue head off of
They do have a lot of people hanging around at the inn. It could go very badly very quickly.
Yeah, we're going to need a real scheme.
It's like an Ocean's 11-esque scheme.
You want to be the adventuring party that has to tell the rest of the Halls channel, be like, by the way, guys, we're all banned from the inn. We're not allowed. We're persona non grata.
They'll kill us on sight.
Yeah, we should throw in with the baboons.
Yeah, the Boon Alliance. just chuck him the centipedes. That's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Starting every session at Gostowick from now.
Honestly, that would have to happen. Yeah, you start going up the stairs. Okay, well, we don't have to do any experience because we just did it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Crazy session.
It was a mad session. Yeah.
Oh, it was a crazy session. Yeah.
Hopefully, you all have nails after that. Oh man. I wanted to bring up. So I pinned this in my brain. And somehow I guess this pin deleted the stuff about the death saves. Because my brain's small. But the idea of forcing a morale test with your mighty deeds thing. Normally what I would say is against like a kind of like an equivalent or greater die level opponent, you can kind of expect you'll drive that one that you're attacking away. But when you're against a bunch of rats, I'm gonna say you can hit like the whole swath with the morale test or centipedes. Like that stuff seems pretty reasonable. But just so you all can take a note of how I'm wagering that in my head, because I'm making this shit up. So,
Yeah.
Hopefully that sounds pretty fair, right?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
fair.
that makes sense to me.
With the Mighty Deeds, it is tricky to know what is like a reasonable thing to suggest.
Yeah.
But,
It's about 2, like +2 AC, -2 to hit, +2, that kind of stuff is kind of like the general number that you can do. But then, but you can also be creative about it. A lot of it could be like, I want to the chandelier down on somebody, or or ride the chandelier or whatever. You can do all sorts of stuff. But yeah, those these force morale tests, those are super clutch.
yeah.
Very well played.
Eating the rations would have been disaster.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if that 50-50 didn't happen, right? Or it only affected like one of them. Yeah, right. Could have gone all sorts of ways.
So many close calls.
Yeah. Hopefully I didn't come off super aggressive despite the talk about not killing anybody. Like, it seemed pretty neutral, right? Try to.
No, it's fine. It's totally totally reasonable.
Just the way the dice fall.
Okay.
I think we did terrible
Yeah.
rolls.
That's true.
Yeah, the dice were our enemy that session for sure.
It all started bad with the centipedes, and then we weren't
Yeah.
very lucky with the halflings.
Yeah. Then it got worse.
And then it got
Yeah.
worse from there. But we got a marble arm. We got a little bit of experience. So
Yeah. Good lessons. Hey, I got a wax tablet.
we got that wax tablet. That was quite interesting
Yeah.
information. Yeah.
Heronby's going to celebrate the living with some downtime, because I don't think I'm going to be able to play again for the next week.
Nice.
And he's going to spend all his money and carouse twice.
Yo, there
I
you
don't blame
go.
him.
And did you say some like bards get to roll like
Yeah,
twice and take
you roll
advantage?
carousing with advantage. Yeah, because you're a bard.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna go for a double carouse. D10. Yeah.
Oh, 10's good.
Nice.
Random potion and 400 XP.
Oh, nice.
Hey, very nice. Oh, okay. Also, I want to float this. That's very good.
And then an 8.
Um.
Friends in high places.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. It's bards. Sorry, you don't necessarily roll with advantage. You get to choose. You get roll twice and choose. You can pick how your nights go. So it's even better than advantage, per se. Does that make sense? You don't necessarily have to pick the highest result. You can pick between the two. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm happy going with the highest result both times.
Okay. And awesome. And as a treat tonight, I'll share with you a rumor that I'm going to post in the channel that everyone knows going forward here, is that the cult of Set in Arden Vol apparently are teaching wizards some forbidden magics, and it's called the art of spell burning. And basically, as it's explained to you, is that should you fail casting a spell, you could, if you know the art of how to do this, you can instead choose to take a misfire and cast the spell one time. So if you fail, you still forget it, but it'll still go off at, YOLO cost. So, but you have to learn it from them, or how they learned it, right? So, something to look into.
And we've heard they're down by the west gate, right? We've heard they're maybe set down there.
Yeah, they have a little lair there. You would also know that there are people who go to this place called the Forum of Set. I believe that's a rumor in the player's guide, so you can check that out again as well.
We're aware there is a forum of some kind. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that some people are getting there And I guess as a little treat as well, I would say that they're not going through the temple. They're doing something else. So, more leads. But yeah, you didn't finish checking out the north part. I don't know. You guys keep track of where you went when you haven't. What am I doing your job for you? Okay. Well, good session. All things considered.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah. It was good. It was a good session.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Cool. And we're out.